Okay, what do I do for this thumbnail? It's gonna be like thing that I definitely did not make, and it's like time to film a video that literally no one asked for. What is up, chatterboxes? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a thing. Shocker. So I know I said I would film the Q&A and edit it, and I did film the Q&A. And I was like, oh, that would be nice if Theo was anything other than just there. A bird. He's a bird. And half broken raven, I wrote to you. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Like, it doesn't flow as well. But I didn't edit it. So, yep. Today, however, I'm doing something a little silly because I used to do things for milestones. And then I would film the videos for these milestones, but I would never edit them because editing is hard. But to make it up for you, today is my all milestone, mostly just 9,000. My silly little appreciation video. I don't know what I'm gonna edit here, so that's awkward. This looks like it could give someone a heart attack. Is this? Listen. 4 brownie batter, 2 tablespoons of water. Wait, heat. No, what am I doing? Stir, brownie mix, bowl, strike. That's the worst joke I've ever made in a Dorky Talks video. Do we have bowls? We may be cooked. Chat, do we not have a bowl? How does one not have a bowl? The only bowl I could find is this extremely breakable and fancy one. So I love you, Mom, I'm sorry. Camera angle jump scare. You jumped so high. Okay, so we need this. Oh, I love how you can't see anything. Feels like a big bowl for a small amount of batter. I feel like there's a smarter way to do this. Yummy. Dirt. It's in the air. 2 tablespoons of water. Why do I not know where anything is in my own house? Funny story about tablespoons, which is a sentence no one's ever said in their life before. So when I was younger, I had an easy bake oven, and on the instructions it said to add a teaspoon, like 4 teaspoons, I'm not sure what it was, but it was something teaspoon of water. And I didn't know the difference between the two, so I saw TBSP, and I saw TBSP, and I was like, that's a silly looking teaspoon, and I did not think anything of it. And you know what I served that night? Sludge. Pink colored sludge, because it was a red velvet cake. So hit me up if you want some pink sludge. Okay, I've got oil. Don't tell America. This feels like a... Did I read that right? Yeah. Maybe. Possibly. Well, we'll find out. It's pink sludge all over again. And 1 egg. Please don't drop it. You'll never believe. 1 egg. Oh yeah, first try. I remember watching those all the time. I grew up on that. Are you? What are you? It's fine. Who needs life anyways? Just a little bit of poison helps the cake go down. Stir a cookie mix. Softened butter. Oh my gosh, there's more. I'm gonna bring this house down. You go to the side. I don't have another bowl. I lied to you. Well, it's fine. Oh, that is chunky. Okay. Okay. Watch me cook. One, 2, 3. Okay. Do I just like soften it in the microwave? what's a cake without a little bit of radioactive light? Radium? Rain? Rar. Rar. I've had like insane, not even like, I've been drawing a lot, but I've had insane like creating block, like on YouTube. Like, I don't know if that's a thing, but I've been doing the things. I've been wearing awesome outfits like I always do. I've been creating, like with sewing. I've been sewing a dress of my own from complete scratch. Like, I've been drawing. I've been running out of breath mid-sentence, which is extremely embarrassing. Yes, I'm cleaning this up the correct way. I'm not just eating it. I'm lying to my viewers. Okay, so I'm cooked. Or baked. Oh my gosh, I need to get kicked off this platform. Are you entertained? Am I entertaining you? Is this riveting? Are you on the edge of your seat? Okay, if I follow up with what I'm thinking now, the title probably promised some life advice. Okay, so let me tell you a little story. Years and years and years ago, when I was a wee little lassie, and it was my first week of 7th grade at a new school, there was a desk set up. There was like where, this was the classroom, okay? The desks took up this like big area, okay? Then the bathroom was in the class for some reason. For some reason. And so the desks were here, the bathroom was here, and then the lockers were on this wall. Right before the lockers though, between the bathroom and the lockers, was a little closet where we had to put our phones and where a lot of the supplies for class projects went. So, I was new. There was one way, really, to the lockers. 2 ways, technically. One was past the bathroom. The other was this little walkway, right? But there was a friend group where the other place was. So they were talking, and little socially anxious Roxy did not want to be like, hey, excuse me, because that's terrifying. So I was like, okay, I'll go this way. I'll walk in this way. Bathroom door swings open, hits me in the face. That was mortifying. So I look around at all these people who had just seen something so extremely embarrassing, and instead of continuing to walk, I ran into the closet and shut the door. I just stood there in this little closet in the dark, wondering, why am I in here? So that was really embarrassing. And then my second week of that same school, I was in class, and my teacher was doing roll call, like attendance, whatever you call it. I was doodling because I was not paying attention, and I didn't really have any friends at the time. It took me a long time to get a friend group, and so the teacher was going through the names. Insert name, Liberty. I didn't hear him. Liberty. Finally, I register that he said my name, look him dead in the eyes, and scream my name back at him. Liberty, Liberty! Right back at him. Yes, I know, Liberty. That's what people in the real world call me. But you can continue to call me Dorky or Roxy. Don't call me Roxanne Foxanne. Was not on the list. No, it's fine. Y'all can call me that. It's very silly. But scream my name right back at him. Really, really embarrassing. There was a lot of people who didn't like me very much, which that happens, especially when you're anything different. Like, look at what I'm wearing. Look at what I'm wearing. Oh, this is really one of my more tame outfits. But a little Hot Topic pin with a possum on it. A lot of rings, slimesicle bracelet. Like, I usually wear like super like weird outfits. Weird. And weird doesn't have to be a bad thing. But because of like how I act and my style, some people didn't like me very much. And I know a lot of you are going through the same thing. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. There was this guy on YouTube, and he said, that he had this shirt that he absolutely loved, but it was weirder than what everyone else was wearing. But he put it on and he was so excited, like he loved it so much, because he was usually like in this one area of his comfort zone wanting to fit in. But he wore that shirt one time, and this one person said one day you're gonna look back and regret ever wearing that shirt. And he said that what he really regrets is going home, throwing away the shirt, and deleting the photos. That's what he regrets. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what little Timmy Sue from your class thinks about what you wear. It doesn't matter if Jimmy Joy in your like PE class thinks you're too loud or too annoying. It doesn't matter. You are you, okay? Do you think you look good in your outfit? Do you think you have a cool sense of style? Do you think you're funny? Then stay like that. Don't change. Don't change for freaking nameless wannabe who's they're gonna peak in high school and then get a job and move on with their lives. Because yeah, they throw insults around all the time, but they are not going to remember it, so why should you? There was this girl, right? When I had first, like when I was at 400 subscribers at the time. This wasn't around, like, it was 8th grade, okay? There was this girl who really didn't like me. Like, it was a constant thing. Kind of bullying me. Would make fun of, like, me and how I look in the locker room, right? One day I was, like, doing special effects, right? I was practicing, like, how to draw, like, certain scars and stuff, so I could practice that. I was drawing, and she looks over, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Drawing?" She was like, "One day, you're gonna learn that you can't make it anywhere with those stupid drawings." I now, with my stupid drawings, have a community of people with my stupid outfits and my silly art, my non-proportionate art. And yeah, that sucked. I stopped drawing for a few weeks, but I was talking to my mom and I was like, why do I care what she thinks? Why do you care what people think? People suck. I feel like that's a known fact of life. But if you find what you want to be, if you have this vision of what you want to wear, who you want to be like, how you want to act, why does it matter what some random person says? It doesn't. It really doesn't. And I realized that just got like super deep for no reason, but I know so many people go through this stuff every day. I am a silly little goober, but I'm also a silly little goober who used to get slammed into lockers. And I didn't change because of it. I did, actually. I did for a few weeks. I joined the like popular crew and I hated it. I had to watch everything I said. I had to watch everything I did because if I made one thing, it would be considered weird. I am weird, but why does weird have to be a bad thing? It doesn't. Please say you're not burnt. Oh my gosh, that's almost perfect timing. The point of the story, moral of the story, don't change who you are for some people who you're probably never gonna see again in a few years. School seems like this big thing, like, oh my gosh, what do these people think about me? Like, what do I wear? What if I say something wrong? They're all laughing at me. Which, yeah, they might laugh at you in the moment, and I know that hurts. But also, think, years in the future, you're going to graduate. You're never going to see them again. You might see them passing by at the grocery store. You might see them at a class reunion. But it doesn't matter. Those people, haven't seen them since I left the school. I do online school now, but haven't seen them. And I'm so glad that I didn't let their words actually get to me. And I know I have some friends who went through the same thing and they did start to change. Don't do that. Don't do that. Whatever you do, be you. Be you with your silly outfits. Be you with your loud, dumb jokes. Because I know this is a quote from someone else and I'm not trying to steal it. Be you because everyone else is already taken. Do that. What's that? And I know it sucks. I know it sucks. But tell someone. Tell a trusted adult if you're getting bullied at school. Tell someone. If it's not your parents, maybe a teacher or a different adult figure that you trust. Get it out there. Don't let it happen. Because I know they scare you. Except usually in my thing, it was scary. But it's over. It does get over. And I am so good and cool now. Look at me. I got that cool aunt energy. That's fire. Anyways, back to baking. Please keep that in mind. It's okay. I said I need to get a bowl, and then earlier in the video I said, I gotta get a bowl. Bowl, strike! And it's the worst joke I've ever made in my life. So, while they're entertaining the people.
I have a bite full of brownie, and then I was trying not to laugh.
1, 2, wait, hold on. How do I count? Okay, and then that's gonna go in there and melt a bit.
Smother mine.
Okay.
Just smother it. Hmm.
Ha ha ha. Fancy. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. This is the finished result. Editor Roxy. You like the backdrop? For some reason I did not do an outro. So tell me, be honest. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Did you beat me? Be honest.